Now it's one thing after the other. What do they want from you?
Well, you see, it all started with this really shitty colonel.
Do you really want to know? I thought Ostenkovich had forgot all about me. I don't want to drag anyone else into this.
And do you have anything to drink here? I haven't had a drop since I landed.
Damn it, Andre, how do you manage to make everything seem so banal?
Make yourself at home, brother, and tell me everything.
You're driving me crazy. Good. There were 2 break-ins in the Hermitage on 2 consecutive nights. On top of that, I was there at the time of the second break-in.
Sure. And you finished off your party with the thieves with a nice cool bath. Lara told me all about it.
In any case, at the last moment, I caught a glimpse of the stolen painting, The Christian Martyr, by Paul de la Roche.
That's a great clue. Now all you have to do is find out who would be interested in the work of art.
That's just it. Hundreds of traffickers and collectors would be interested in such a painting. It's just too large a group of people.
Hey, don't think like a policeman. After all, you sold paintings yourself. Think like a criminal.
Are you going to hold that over me for the rest of my life? Wait, Andre, you are right. This could really lead us somewhere. I just need to find out who specializes in the 19th century. I still have the email address of an old contact, Malvin. He should be able to gather some interesting information.
Exactly, because the seller will need an expert to assess the work. See, you'll figure it out yourself in the end. Let's get down to work now.
Thanks. You really helped me. Please hold on a second. Let me write the mail to Malvin, and then I will come back to you. I have something else on my mind to talk about.
All right, easy, easy, easy. Oh.
Max, your cell phone is somewhere beneath the Hermitage, so take this one. I've saved 2 numbers on it, mine and Ostenkovich's. Add the rest yourself, if you like.
Don't gotta tell me twice. Well, let's use the computer. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Dear Mr. Durand, your absence at 2 out of 3 lectures till lectures that you were to give this week indicates that you don't take our university's offer quite seriously. Therefore, we no longer consider you a candidate for the position of a guest speaker. Yikes. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll have to contact Malvin. Damn. Sorry, Max. Nice. Funny enough, if you actually investigate the computer,
From what Lara said, there should be an internet connection here. I'm not really computer savvy. Computers are somehow unfriendly.
computers aren't unfriendly, dude. You just gotta know how to use them. I guess we'll talk to
I wrote
Andre
Melvin
again.
the mail for help, but Ostankovich won't be overjoyed when he hears my version with monks and the stolen De La Roche.
Go for a walk, look again at everything in the Hermitage, talk to people to refresh your mind, and perhaps you'll discover something new. Something more conventional, so to speak. Something Ostenkovich will like better than the monks.
That's a good idea.
Unfortunately, we're not done here. We gotta still talk to the aunt, but we're gonna look around a little bit. So let's do the notebook.
Well, Lara doesn't need it, and I could use it.
Hey man, I'm not judging you. You do you, baby boo. Anyways, we're gonna run over here and we're gonna open the curtain. There's only one thing we really want here, which is the paint bottle, surprisingly enough.
A can of green spray paint. It hasn't been used for a long time. The nozzle is blocked up. Well, it might be useful for something. We're quite lucky we have a place to stay. Maybe we should thank Lara again.
Perhaps you should. And if you were more interested in her, it wouldn't do any harm either.
I don't get it. Did I miss something?
You just answered your own question. You're missing something. You won't live forever, Max. Try to pay more attention to what's going on around you.
That's exactly what I needed. A well-thought-out sermon. Thanks.
Max, you can't be this bad with women.
A peculiar thing. I'm probably a barbarian, but I prefer tea bags and an electric kettle.
No, you're a barbarian. You're straight up gorilla. Hate to break it to you, my dude. Well, I guess we should say goodbye before we hit the streets.
Good morning. I'm Maxime Durand. Lara told me I could stay here for a while.
Of course I welcome you to our humble abode. Tell me, do you believe in a higher power? In fate?
No, I don't trust in such things. Not since a certain time.
Oh, what happened to you?
I don't like talking about it.
Never mind. But since you don't believe in anything, you won't mind my telling your fortune from the cards?
Sure, why not? We got nothing to lose, right?
Well, why not? I'm your guest, so I won't decline.
Great. Come closer then. Don't be afraid. Do you see? Greater Arcana. Your past, present, and future. All in 21 cards. The wisdom of the ages.
Well, I should tell you up front that I don't really believe in such things.
You say you don't believe, but I can sense your fear. You don't need to be ashamed. Very few can look at their fate without trembling.
It's all nonsense. Has anything that you ever predicted come true?
I knew my son would die. I knew when, and I knew how.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't mean to.
It's all in the past. What will you do? Are you going to take a card?
Oh, might as well. Fuck it, I'll take this one.
The Hanged Man. Number 12. Planet Neptune. The Hebrew letter Mem. The man hanging upside down is Odin. He sacrificed himself for knowledge, hung upside down for 9 days, weak and hurt. And then illumination came. He understood the meaning of the runes that he was searching for.
And what does that have to do with me?
Illumination is awaiting you. Knowledge. But it will come at a cost. You'll have to pay for it, sooner or later. Just like he did, you'll pass a test. Take another card.
Oh, you heard the lady. I'll pick this one.
Number 6, Vav, the High Priest. He who stands on the borders of 2 worlds, of this world and the spiritual world to which he holds the key. He possesses a secret. But that's not you. It's someone you will meet. Someone new. Someone who knows the path. Next card.
Alright, you.
The World. The last 21st card. In the Kabbalah, it's called Tav. It symbolizes a perfect union, but also a transition. The end of one cycle and the beginning of the next one. The highest goal. The full circle.
Well, this is not exactly specific, is it?
Don't tell me you can't sense it. You're on a path that's going to change your whole life. And there's danger everywhere around you. Deadly danger. I don't need guards to know that. I felt it as soon as you stepped over the threshold.
Maybe I should go now.
One more guard.
I don't think this is a good idea.
A guard. Point to it.
Well, you heard the lady. This one.
You won't even turn it over? Not even to see your own future there?
Please, look at it yourself. I'm leaving. To be honest, I've got enough trouble of my own as it is, without you scaring me.
Me turn it over? No. It's already been decided who will turn it over, and it's not me. The card stays where it is.
Well, you heard the lady. I guess we're not turning it over. Alright.
It says Sergei here. I think Lara said he died quite young.
Yep. Imagine predicting your son's death. That's tough. That's hella tough. I mean, I guess I can continue. Fuck it.
Perhaps they left some food for me in the fridge. Not much. That's a pity.
Well, I'm sorry that you can't mooch off of other people's fridges, Max. So I guess we're just gonna have to go take care of it ourselves. Let's get out of here. We said we were gonna head to the Hermitage.
I won't disturb them. They're engrossed in discussion.
Have you had any more feedback? I've just spoken to the agent. We're still waiting for the response of the critics. I think it was a success. Agreed.
So our goal here is to come in and figure something out, right? Come up with a better reasoning for what might have happened. Something that Austin Kovich would actually take and believe. What's in here?
The photos littering the basket won't be any good to me. There's a number of discarded photos. Always the same thing from the same angle. The photographer must be a bit crazy.
Oh, I guess we'll go into the photo gallery. I can't seem to interact with...
The barriers are back in their place, and a guard is there. So what else could it be I missed yesterday? Excuse me, I overheard your conversation.
Sir, has anyone ever told you that your behavior is exceedingly impolite?
No, not really.
And has nobody told you that you are too loud?
I would like to know how you would feel in my place. Every week, I come here to study the painting at the end of the corridor. Every week. And now, someone damages it.
Unfortunately, things like that happen in crowded museums.
In that case, they should stop visitors from entering the museum. I come here every week, and the painting I come to look
Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But hey, was that there before?
I didn't notice the security camera yesterday. It could reveal something. Ha! This little baby sees everything.
Well, to say, this should probably see the guy, right?
Yes. Do you need something?
Those security cameras, are they on all the time?
Sure.
And the recordings are stored?
Of course. You never know when you might need them. The police have just taken them. I really don't know why.
I see. Thanks.
Well, I mean, I guess that's useful. Not sure how useful that's going to be for us. But I suppose it's better than nothing, right? Well, I guess there's not much we can do. So, I guess we'll go visit Austin Kovich then? Seems like that makes sense.
What do you think of Katarina's idea for the new installation? Yeah.
Alright. The militia. Gotta love coming back to these places during the day, man. Always interesting. All right, let's get this over with. I don't want to talk to you to begin with, so if I'm gonna have to do this, I might as well do it. Might as well just do it the way I have to.
Well, have you found out anything yet?
I hear you took the camera recordings from the Hermitage. Is there something interesting on them?
Unfortunately, there isn't. They were switched off during the failure. I hoped to see who damaged the painting that hides the secret passage. Curiously, we couldn't find anything.
What do you mean?
The recording from the time of the break-in is nowhere to be found, and nobody knows where it's gone. Overwritten. Our technical boys think it might have been a virus of some sort. Our technicians managed to capture a few images from the hard disk where data was saved before it's written onto the backup CDs. But most of it was already overwritten. Unfortunately, the images we have don't show how the painting was damaged. The guard should have been in a position to notice something, except that during the crucial period he left his post to answer the call of nature. He's no help to us at all. But at least it proves that the exchange of Delaroche. Yes, you are right about that too. And the damage of the painting in front of the secret door were interconnected events.
Despite that, you don't want to run a more thorough analysis which would help us find out if perhaps something else disappeared the night before? I understand. You want to cover it up. Could I at least see the shots from the security camera? Maybe I can find something interesting.
Sure, they're on the table over there. But as I've said, they are worthless.
Worthless to you, you mean? To me, they might be valuable. And at this point, who are we to consider anything worthless? Jesus. Oh.
Photos from the security camera at the Hermitage.
Alright, 12:05:57, 12:06, he's not here anymore. 12:06:15, he's back. Wait, what? Wait. Hold on. 12:57, is he leaving? Yeah, he's leaving. How did he get back so quick? It says 12:05:57.
The guard is on duty here. There's nothing strange about that. There's noise in this image, making parts of it distorted and difficult to see. It's not bad enough that it would conceal the guard's presence, though. The image is bad. I can't really comment on this. The guard wasn't there, and now here he is. That was probably the moment when he went to the restroom. It's noon right now. It's normal that there are visitors in the museum. In this image, the painting is clearly damaged. There's something wrong with the time given here. The period covered seems too short. The painting is not damaged. The guard standing here. This would be the moment before he went to the restroom. There's noise in this image. The painting seems in... The image is back.
It looks like some... Yeah, because like...
An afternoon visitor in the museum. This is going nowhere. There's something wrong with the time given here. The period covered seems too short.
Yeah, we're talking about like a second. Because look, 12:05, 57 seconds. He's leaving to go to the bathroom.
The guard standing here. This would be the moment before he went to the restroom.
But if you go here, 12:06:07.
Yes, that's it. This will surely convict him. The time when the guard was away is a bit too short for him to go to the restroom and make it back. He's involved in it. Either he damaged the paintings or he pissed into the flower pots in the gallery. Did Ostankovich really miss that? I've looked at the images, and I've found something.
Really? Tell me.
One shot was taken before the painting was damaged, and the other one after. A guard is in both of them.
Well, that's nothing new. Just when the painting was vandalized, the guard was on the toilet. The culprit probably waited for him to leave, then damaged the painting.
I think the guard is lying. Only seconds pass between the first and the second shot where the painting is already damaged. The guard is in both of them. What's the probability that he went to the restroom and came back in seconds?
Damn it. You're right, Gerand. How come nobody else noticed that? That guard could really help us move this case forward. I must admit that you surprised me. A lot. Go to the Hermitage now and try to get something out of that guard. You'll recognize him from the photographs we have from the recording. I want to know how he's involved.
Alright, well, I guess we'll have to go figure that out. Fuck it. I always thought that was an interesting puzzle. I think some of the best point-and-click puzzles that exist are not the ones that require are not the super-duper complicated ones. They're usually like the perceptive ones. You know, Phoenix Wright-ish puzzles. Those are my favorites, really. Looking at timestamps, looking at discrepancies between pictures. I love those kind of puzzles. Those are my jam. Okay, so I guess we'll go back here and see if we can find the guard in question.
Damn it, I've gone through all the rooms and the guard's nowhere to be found. Ostankovich should know about it.
Uh-oh. Guard boy bailed? Why would he bail now? Seems weird.
Colonel, the guard from the Hermitage has disappeared. Vanished into thin air.
Do you want to talk it over with me before you speak to her? It depends on how well received by the critics this exhibition is. You're probably right. It's too early to say anything about that yet.
Oh, fantastic. No audio. Great. So it just cut out the audio entirely. Well, there's got to be more, right? Hey, it's the guard.
Good morning, sir. Do you need something?
I heard a painting was damaged in the hall of Peter the Great a few days ago, and that the police want to speak to the man on duty at the time.
They probably just want to finalize the terms of his dismissal.
And what if he was involved? Maybe that was the reason for his disappearance.
I don't like what you're implying.
As soon as the police start looking for him, he disappears. That doesn't look good, does it? If you see him, you should send him straight to the militia. It will help him a lot.
I guess it's not this guy.
The photos littering the basket won't be any good to me. There's a number.
I know you say it won't be any good to you, but I still want to know what those photos are. Well, I mean, I'm not too sure what else we can really do, honestly. You know what, let's go talk to him again. Because we gave him a rather negative response. Let's try a different response.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Your colleague, the one who was here before you.
Yes, Ilya Fedorov. He isn't here, I'm afraid. But he might be back soon.
Why? What happened?
He had to leave. Said a doctor phoned him. Probably something to do with his daughter. Poor man.
With his daughter?
He's got a little girl. She's really sick, poor child. He thought it better to move her to his mother's, so the girl would have someone with her all the time.
And where does she live?
Old Mrs. Fedorov? On the Makarov embankment. There's a disco or something near there. You can't miss it. She complains about the noise constantly. But tell me, who are you? Why are you asking?
I'm just an acquaintance. Goodbye.
Well, I guess we know where to find the guy. In any case, everybody, I will see you all next time. Thank God I got this working again.
The
Christ.
simplicity of shapes in contrast to the historic courtyard of the Winter Palace. I think I know what the artist wanted to say.
Anyways, guys, I'll see you all next time.